So, hey everybody, I want to introduce you to Jose Chapa. He's someone that I think that you should know.
Yeah.
He works here in our office with Provision Insurance, and it's possible you haven't heard of them because I had not heard of them beforehand. So tell me why. What makes Provision different than maybe like Allstate or,
So we're actually
or
brokers.
State Farm or,
Yeah.
whoever.
So we're actually brokers, so we represent multiple companies. We actually have about 27 different carriers at the moment. And I think that's what makes us a little bit different. When you
Okay.
call State Farm can provide you a premium for State Farm.
Got it.
Then you have to call Allstate, get a
Okay.
premium from Allstate. So you call us, we gather your information and shop you around and usually find you a better deal overall.
Okay, so you can look around for the
Yeah.
best one. So what type of insurance do you cover? Like, is it just health? Is it
No.
home? Is it,
So
what is
we,
it?
we do PNC, commercial lines.
What's PNC stand for?
Property and casualty.
Got it.
Yes, which is anything from your auto, home, boat, anything that you could possibly
Okay.
insure. We don't do health insurance. We can do life insurance as well.
Okay.
But yeah, we have a great list of carriers. So
Okay.
honestly, I think it's super important just to be personable with your clients and actually reach out to them more than just when the policy's up for renewal, just to see if anything's changed from the last
Okay.
time you talked to them. So yeah,
I mean, because I have to say I don't know my insurance person's name. I have to like go in my email and like search at blah blah blah.com, and it's usually just when I'm getting a car or a car for my kids.
yeah.
So
That's
You're
generally
pretty-
that's generally when people reach out to their agent.
Okay.
It's not but I think providing that and knowing that they can reach out to me with any question or concern. It doesn't necessarily have to be a huge thing. It could be something as small as like billing,
Right.
or a question about, hey, I just had my kid come back from college. Should I be adding him on to the things
Right.
like that?
or
It's
we were
important.
talking about grades
Yeah.
too, right?
Sure. Yeah. So people don't know this, but if you have high schoolers or anybody like that in your household, even college students, and they carry 3.0 or above, you might qualify for extra discount there. Yeah.
That's good.
It's super important to know what's going on in your client's life. Having a baby, they're buying a house,
Yep.
things like that. And just following up with them just to see if anything's changed and I should be doing anything different with their policies to make sure that we're not leaving coverages on the table.
Right.
So
Right. Now, what was it we were talking about the other day that you said that people have to have everybody in their house listed,
yes.
even if they're not?
So for
How did that go?
Yeah, so for the PIP, which is the personal injury protection, which is the medical portion of the auto insurance, you have to make sure that everyone in your household is listed as a household resident, especially if you're purchasing the unlimited PIP. There could be some potential premium leakage there. And ultimately, you don't want to get into a situation with an insurance company where they think that you're trying to hide somebody in the household to save premium, because they could potentially deny claims. Yeah.
Like if you're in an accident.
If you're
or
in an
something that,
accident.
like you could not get medical bills.
Yeah,
covered.
and it's as easy as like, hey, it's me and my wife, and we have 2 kids. Here's the date of birth. Perfect. Everything is done the way it should be.
So even if they're not drivers,
Yeah.
just like
even if they're not
residents.
drivers. Yeah.
So
residents.
when my kids were younger, because my kids are older now, when my kids were little, I should have had my toddler and my middle school and stuff like listed. Is that what you're saying?
So this is something that just happened in the state of Michigan as of July 2020. So
Okay.
it's a recent change, and the
Okay.
reason for that is because prior to that date, we only had one PIP option in the state, which was
Right.
unlimited.
Right.
And now, since that change has come on, it's allowed Michiganders as a whole to have more than just that one option.
Right. I remember
so,
getting that letter.
Yes.
But I did not realize that any resident, even if
Yes.
they're not,
Exactly.
do you have all of your kids listed on your policy, even if they're not driving? But I do need to talk to you about umbrella policies for
Sure.
business and stuff like that too, because you handle that.
Yeah, we can do anything
Perfect.
commercial.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So, if you want to talk to Jose, you'll just throw a quote together for somebody. I mean, no
Yeah.
obligation. Like
No
nothing.
obligation, obviously.
Okay.
It's a quick phone call,
Okay.
collect some basic information,
Cool.
and generally we like to keep our turnaround time at like 24 hours.
All right.
So
reach out to me if you want Jose's information. It's also in this email and in the comments. And do you have like a quick email or phone number you want to put out there?
Phone number, I always prefer to cell. It's
Okay.
always attached to the hip. 313-766-1626. Feel free to call or text whenever.
All right, awesome, great. Thanks, guys. I
Right.
hope that this was like valuable and helpful to you. I'm just going to keep doing these things so that you can get some value from some people that I know. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.